333 if you want to chat to us this morning about anything that we've been discussing.
Hayley Kay.
BBC Radio Lancashire.
Now, charities from across Lancashire are among those sending aid to earthquake-hit Morocco. Almost 3,000 people have died after it has destroyed entire towns. One of those organisations is Benefit Mankind from Blackburn, and some of its volunteers arrived home yesterday. Abdul Mullah is one of them. So thanks for joining us this morning, Abdul. I appreciate you coming on. What is it like out there at the moment?
Good morning, Hayley, and to all the listeners. It's absolutely devastating to witness what's happened in Morocco. It's catastrophic. Over 300,000 people have been affected by this 6.8 magnitude earthquake, and which struck in the Atlas Mountains, which is 70 kilometres from Marrakesh.
Wow.
But the situation on the ground, Hayley, is that power is down in most of the affected areas, alongside with mobile and internet coverage. Water supply also has been affected. Most of the families that have been affected due to the structural damage are now living in tents, with thousands being displaced. So Benefit Mankind, what we're doing, Hayley, is providing emergency aid, which includes food, tents, water, medical aid, and at the same time, hygiene kits and sanitary for women as well, which has been a key need at this moment in time. It's just devastating. The earthquake was around 1 minute, but the damage it caused across Morocco is just unbelievable. Our teams, what we've been doing is working in areas like Al House, which is southwest of Marrakesh, another area called Amizmiz, which is an hour from Marrakesh, and another area called Inez Ghani, which is near Agadir, which is 3.5 hours from Marrakesh. So we've been trying to deliver in areas where it's hard to get to, but the people there who have lost everything need so much support at this moment in time, Hayley.
What sort of help do people need, and what have you been doing while you're there? Because as you say, it was only a minute's worth of an earthquake, but yeah, the repercussions will be felt for a long time.
It will, and it's going to take years to rebuild, sadly. But what we've been delivering is mattresses, blankets, because these families are in tents and they can't go back into their homes. As we said, hygiene kits as well, nappies for babies. But the situation, I mean, the team members mentioned that a school teacher, for example, lost 32 of her students overnight. And another family that were met lost 13 members of their family and had to bury them themselves. And each family have their own stories and difficult situations to face, but the great British public, as always, have always been there to support such situations. And Benefit Mankind, with the support of our donors, have been able to deliver when it matters. And now we're planning to do some long-term projects as well, if possible.
So are you saying that possibly another team are going to go back out again?
Yeah, it's going to be a continuous mission. Because the need that they've seen is quite high. What we usually do when a disaster occurs is we'll do an initial assessment and do a delivery. But we always plan long-term, as we've done in other countries such as Indonesia, Pakistan, when the floods happened as well. And what we do is we try and rebuild villages, if possible, long-term. And we will try and do that as well.
And while you're on, it'd be remiss not to ask if you need help with donations and things like that, because just stuff that you've mentioned there, the hygiene stuff, the nappies for babies, it's just stuff that, I don't know, they're so crucial, but it's not immediate what people think of, is it?
Absolutely. I mean, we take things for granted here, but when you lose everything, these things really do matter. What we'd advise our listeners of BBC Radio Lancashire, if possible, is to firstly visit our website, which is benefitmankind.co.uk. We've got a dedicated page for the earthquake, and on the earthquake page, we put all the footage, the live footage from the ground, which will show you exactly what we've been doing. And then if you feel you want to donate, you're more than welcome. I would say even if you can give £1, it could be a matter of life and death. You could be saving someone's life, truly.
And just before I let you go, Abdul, what sort of an impact does it have on you? Because I'm guessing, you travel to those places and you see the devastation and you see, I'm guessing, some truly gut-wrenching sights. How does that affect you? Because I'm guessing during the journey time, you have plenty of time to just think about that.
Yeah, it's not easy, Haley. It can play on your mind. Sometimes you can't sleep at night after what you've witnessed, but you've got to look at the bigger picture and just try and be as strong as possible mentally and physically. I mean, over the past 3-4 days, the amount of sleep was only a few hours. Sometimes you're only eating once a day because of the work that you're doing. But with sacrifice, you gain, and this is what we've been doing. And we just want to make sure that we help as many people as possible. There are a lot of charities on the ground, and everyone's doing some great work. But this is the time to get together and try and make a difference. And as our slogan says, the best of mankind are those who benefit mankind. And this is what we want to try and do.
Before you go, Abdul, just remind us of your website if people want to get involved and get donating, because it sounds to me like the need in Morocco is almost unimaginable.
Yeah, it's benefitmankind.co.uk. Or if you just put Benefit Mankind on your search engines, you'll find the website, and all our social media channels are updated daily as well, so you'll get to see everything there.
Lovely. Thanks for your time this morning. Abdul Muller there from Benefit Mankind, talking about the aid that they've managed to distribute at earthquake hit Morocco over the last week or so. Right, coming up, we are